G'day. This is my second explanation about having sex with the Yowies, because there's been quite a number of complaints from people about my reference to the Yowies and having sex with them, and also because they think I'm a pommy and they tell me to fuck off out of this country because, well, somehow they're offended for me being here. Or maybe they're just angry because they got sent here by the pommies and they hate living in Australia. So I can't quite work out why they hate pommies so much. And who's a pommy? Anyway, because I've been here 52 years and that makes me what? Most of my life. Anyway, the point about Yowies is this. You know, they are there. And I know where they are, because I've done a lot of exploring in the bush of Australia in the time I've been here. How you find them and meet them, that is a sort of a secret. You can find them and you can meet them. And those who think you can't get into wild places, or the pommies wouldn't know how to get into wild places, well, how do you think the pommies came and settled the country 200 years ago? Because they were scared of the bush? Don't think so. But the thing is about the Yowie, what is it? What is it? I've been in some extremely remote places in this country, and lived in some of the remotest places in this country, to find out what it's like living in such a place. To try to understand the place. And I've seen and heard things that really leave one wondering about what there is out there. Because the little marsupials people haven't seen, little tiny pygmy possums people haven't seen, but you've got to be there to see them. The thing is about these Yowies, the Yowie ladies, well, although they're sort of hairy, they're sort of sweet. And that you can make love with them, there's no doubt about it. They don't mind. I'm just, you know, they're ladies, they're women. They get excited. And that's what it is. The point about that is till you made a baby with them, well, that's really a sort of how humans evolved. A more advanced sort of human, moving along through the remote places, meets a less advanced sort of tribe. This is hundreds of thousands of years ago, and they have sex and they have babies, and there's a new sort of a tribe being initiated in that, because you know the females will be attracted to more different, more exciting kind of a man than their own. And you know and it's interesting because what Yowies are, and this is a revelation, they're a thing called a pithecanthropus. So they're the original inhabitants of this country, which the Yowies are that, not the Aboriginals, as I would like you to believe, but the Yowies are the original hominids. Homo sapiens, not Homo sapiens actually, Homo erectus, what existed and still do exist in this country. But because they're very clever, highly intelligent creatures, I'm not saying they're into driving cars or technology, but highly intelligent, highly sensitive. As soon as they hear people who crunched away through the bush, clumsily talking, chatting away, making all that noise, these people have gone. You're not going to find them. So if you want to find a Yowie, and I know there are places where you can find them, but I'm not going to say where they are, because I think they should be sort of left alone. Or you really need to know how to approach them, or how to get into the places where they are, and that I'm not really willing to reveal. Now, apart from the few people who told me to fuck off out of Australia, well, you know, I'm not going anywhere in a hurry. I don't have the money, I'm stuck here, and the people are stuck with me, and that's I don't know why these people are so rude about pommies or anything like that. Maybe they should have a warning in England: don't go to Australia, because they don't really want you. They don't want tourists here. They don't want, and they don't just say fuck off to pommies. They say fuck off to everyone who's not within the 5 or 6 people they know as friends. They probably know about 5 or 6 people that they sort of get on with. After that, it's all fuck off. You know, we don't want to fucking know you, mate. And that's about it. And because of sort of antisocial people amongst themselves, they then allowed to say fuck off to pommies or other sort of foreigners, because that allows them to express some sort of internal anger and angst they've got built up within themselves, and obviously got no sense of humour and can't take a fucking joke. It may be a joke or not, whether I'll fuck the Yowie, who knows, that's beside the point. The fact that people take it serious, that's another thing altogether. But who knows, eh? But that's that about the, if you like, the Yowie. And I'm not going to say where they are, but I know, I assume, they're Pithecanthropus, which is a very sort of a more primitive, the next step back from a modern man, and they lived in Indonesia and basic southern China, and they lived in Australia because at one time, quite some time ago, Indonesia, Australia, New Guinea was one big island when the seas was much lower, and there was you're right up to China. There was a land bridge all the way, hundreds of thousands years ago. The land bridge all the way, and the Aboriginals who came here 60, 70,000 years ago, 80 to maybe 100,000 years ago, some of them, some come down from China, and some come across from India, the Dravidian types, and some have been here for much longer than that, maybe even bred in with these Yowies, or with a Pithecanthropus, because that's the genetic line of humans which allows them to breed in with more primitive types. It's not in your shape of your head, but it's in the shape of your feet and the legs. That's what depicts basically a Homo erectus, means someone who can stand on their feet. That's what it is. That's the breeding point. The shape of the face and the shape of the head is not the division or point between where you can breed and where you can't breed. So I thought I'd let people know a little bit about the Yowie, but they haven't even maybe considered, because it's something very, very interesting. They are there. You can know where they are. There's ways of knowing where they are. There's ways of getting close to them. But because people are cruel, the people take guns in there, you never know. These days everyone's sort of trigger happy, shooting fucking everything, kangaroos, camels and everything, you know, where these things may be. It wouldn't be worth disclosing to hear one day that someone has shot one. Look at me, I've shot a fucking Yowie, because that would sort of, hairs will immediately come on the chest and go down, everyone will buy you because you shot a fucking Yowie, mate. And who wants to say that on the news? He shot a Yowie, you know, local hero. And anyway, that's what I thought, just let people know. Some a warning about Australia is a lot of people don't like pommies. I have fucked it for no, maybe they don't. Why they don't, you can please yourself who you like or who you don't like. Personally, I think it's all a bit naff.